Do you possess all the vital skills that you're going to need to enjoy the success that you desire and you deserve? Stay tuned. Hello again, everyone. I'm Eli's dad with Project Eli, where we educate, we lead, we inspire. And we are in the midst of a series on 28 different vital skills that are necessary to have if you want to be a successful influencer and a success at the same time. So we've gone over 8 of them already. Let's begin with number 9 and get right to it right now. Number 9, vital skill: no time management. One of the things that people are very proud of now, one of the biggest badges of honor that you can possess right now in today's society, is when somebody says, "So how are you doing?" "Oh, I'm incredibly busy." You know what? We all have the same amount of time. The people that are the Bill Gateses, the Mark Zuckerbergs, the Warren Buffetts, they all have the same amount of time that you have, the same amount of time that I have. So what is it that separates those that are here from those that are there? How do you manage your time? How you isolate the things that are most important, focus on them, and dedicate time to that, and have a singleness of purpose with each individual objective you're trying to achieve. A lot of times people take a look at a challenge and they see the big challenge. How are we going to do that? The answer is chunk it down into smaller challenges. Allot a certain amount of time to achieve that particular goal. Make your goals smaller so that you can achieve the big objective. It's like, you know, if you had to go to the top of the Empire State Building and the elevators weren't working, guess what? You got to take the stairs, and you got to do it one step at a time. Well, guess what? Life is exactly that way. You have to be able to manage your time wisely and not be distracted by outside stuff. You know, ignore the noise. That's one of the signs Bill Belichick has for his players. Ignore the noise. Keep your focus. Manage your time wisely. Next one, number 10. Know how to embrace failure. We are taught from the earliest stages that if you make a mistake, you are a failure, and oh, there's nothing worse than that. Actually, there is. You know what's worse than that? Is not making mistakes, not having any failures. The people that are the most successful will tell you, if you want to be a success, you need to fail more often. Once again, preach this time after time after time from this pulpit. Don't look at failure as failure. Failure is feedback. Failure is the infinite mind telling you, hey, I'm on board with you, but you're going in the wrong direction. Let me straighten you out. It's the GPS. Failure is like a GPS. When you get to a place and you have to take a detour, you got to have a new route. You need a new starting line. That's how you embrace failure. You say to yourself, okay, I've come to this point, can't go any further traveling like this. I need a new paradigm. I need a new direction. I need a new starting line so that I can see the finish line. And you know what? There's going to be a lot of different starting lines. That's the way it is. And the people that make it, the people in the 5% group, take that as part of the game. I mean, when you walk outside your door and it's raining outside, you don't say, well, okay, you'd make a change. You get an umbrella, you get a hat, you get a raincoat, you get something to cover yourself, you get a new starting line. Same principle is involved in going from point A to point B to point C to point D to achieving that burning desire, that ultimate success that you want to achieve. So learn how to embrace failure. 11th vital skill is to know how to create a burning desire. Here we go. How do you create a burning desire? Well, the first thing is you have to give yourself some thinking time. I like to discipline myself and set aside a specific time. This is when I'm going to do some thinking. Now, there's other times when I will, off the cuff say, you know what, I need to stop, pause, and think. But every single morning, mornings work best for me. I would recommend mornings. I would think that would be the best time. Right after you wake up, that's the best time, is give yourself some quiet thinking time, and your mind will wander and a zillion different thoughts will come in. And when something comes in over and over again, give that one more thought. And then if that particular thought starts to become more of an obsession, then you have a burning desire. And when you have that obsession, you've got to visualize it. You've got to see it, feel it, smell it, taste it, touch it. Feel the end result of having already achieved that objective. Feel it happening, like when you're buying a new car. You go in, the dealer says, the salespeople, they're not stupid. They say, come on, Eli's dad, give it a spin. So you get in, the first thing you notice, the new car smell, okay? I mean, all of the little things that go along with that. All of life's adventures are like that. You've got to, if they want you to get that car, they want to get you feeling the possession of it. Feel how that holds the road. Feel how you can go to 0 and 60 in 3 seconds or whatever it is. It's got 8 million horses under the hood. It's the safest car in that. All the stuff they tell you is they get you seeing yourself behind that wheel. They see yourself owning that vehicle. They see yourself becoming happily involved. That's what salespeople do. They want you to become happily involved by painting a vision that you want to embrace. Except it starts with you, your burning desire. And that can work on all of the different sides of the balance sheet. It can work on the personal side. If there's some lady that you would like to make friends with, you start thinking to yourself, now, how can I do something to get into her orbit where she and I can start to communicate, when I can move the needle forward as far as our relationship is concerned. In business, the same thing. I want my company to do this, or I want my career to go in this direction. I want to be the best salesperson. I want to be the best welder. Whatever you want to be, you've got to see it, feel it, smell it, taste it, touch it, and then just get all your senses into feeling that you've already achieved it. Then when you have that burning desire, what you've done is you start sending that vibe, because we think over 60,000 or so different thoughts every day. The infinite mind, the infinite partner, wants to help you, wants to partner with you, wants to give you ideas, wants to create circumstances to help you move forward. But you've got to single out that burning desire and send that vibe out there. Which leads me to number 12, in terms of vital skills to possess to be a successful influencer and to be a success, is to know the laws of the universe. Now, we all know that the apple, you let go, it falls down. Gravity, that's a law. That's a universal law. That's going to happen. But there are other universal laws. The one that's in vogue right now, the one that's most popular right now, is the law of attraction. What does the law of attraction say? Just kind of what I went over with you. When you have a burning desire and you can visualize something, you send the vibe out there, you send a frequency out there, and to use the law of attraction properly, you also have to be not only a sender, a transmitter, but you have to be a receiver. And you have to understand that when you're a receiver, you want to be in the best most productive way to be a receiver is to be in a relaxed state. How many times have you been thinking of somebody's name from way back when, or some circumstance from way back when, and then when you're brushing your teeth, or you're driving, or you're listening to some music, or whatever, and you're in a relaxed frame of mind, bingo, you get a mind flash. It just comes to you all of a sudden. That's the law of the universe. That is the most productive way to be a receiver in terms of getting mind flashes, in terms of getting help from the infinite partner. But you don't know that unless you understand the laws of the universe. And there are 12 of them. There's probably a few more. All right? I have a series on the laws of the universe. You can go below there and click on it, the laws of the universe. I go over all of them. It's an important thing to know, because the laws of the universe never change, just the same way as gravity doesn't change. All right? So once again, you know, the law of attraction, when you have that burning desire, you start to see things start to relate to that burning desire. Understand that's the way it works. But if you don't, then you're going through life without using the entire stuff here between your ears. Understand the laws of the universe. All right, we've gone over 4 more vital skills today. Know time management, know how to embrace failure, know how to create a burning desire, and know the laws of the universe. Okay, we've gone over 12 different essential skills to have. More will be following. I'm excited about this series because these are important things to know, important stuff to possess as a successful individual. This isn't stuff that they teach you in school, by the way. So stick with us. And always remember, hey, don't ration the passion, fashion the passion. I'm Eli's dad.